your boy Brando with Fitness Protocols. In this episode, I'll share with you game-changing fitness advice that was shared with me over a decade ago. I've been in the field of health, fitness, and nutrition for over 15 years, and my burning desire is to share knowledge, experience, and methods to living a sober, productive, and meaningful life via bodybuilding, powerlifting, and macronutrition enrichment. For this episode, we're going to have to go back in time when I was a wee little lad back in my homeland, Ohio. I was working out at my local gym in my hometown at Courthouse Fitness in Washington Courthouse, Ohio. Yes, the city's named after the courthouse. Silly, I know. At the time, I had been weight training for about 3 years, bodybuilding style, bro split. Your typical bro split. Monday chest, Tuesday back, Wednesday legs, Thursday shoulders, Friday arms, Saturday and Sunday off. It was Monday, so naturally I was doing chest, bench press. When Robert Turner strolled into the gym, well, whenever I would see Turner, I would make it a notion to stop and talk to him, make some small talk. He used to be Arnold Schwarzenegger's bodyguard many years ago. I think it was the 90s. Mountain of a man. And we were just shooting it, and I mentioned my shoulders being really tight. And he told me that's from hitting shoulders too heavy, not being in control of the load, and hitting shoulders too often. Now, I puffed up my chest. I was about to argue with him and tell him, hey, I only do shoulders volume 1 day a week, and then the bench press is the only other shoulder work as a secondary targeting muscle group. But before I could even speak, he said, stop talking and start listening. Now, when a man with 35 years of experience in bodybuilding tells you to shut up and listen, you do just that. At the time, I thought bench press was a secondary, shoulders was a secondary movement to bench press. But as he explained to me very simply, if this is the bench, from the bottom half up is chest. From midway to the top of the peak of the movement is triceps. But the full range of motion is all shoulders. Bench press is a shoulder movement, not a chest movement. Overtraining palm down standard bench press, I was wearing down my scapula and limiting my range of motion, which was starting to affect my other lifts. That's when he told me, why don't you start hitting chest? And I said, well, how do you do that? And he said, reverse grip bench press. So we're actually targeting our chest on chest day. Standard palm down bench press can lead to a rolling of your shoulders with time, leading to poor posture. Reverse grip bench press will counteract that imbalance, also providing a better chest and tricep activation. He said, skip the presses for a while and work on dexterity. Fly variations, push-up variations, dips, calisthenic work. Spend more time feeling the muscle. This was a eureka moment for me. He's talking about mind to muscle connection. I thought I had that figured out, but clearly I did not. It dawned on me that only a fraction of my thoughts were concentrated on the actual movement. I began experimenting with this old philosophy that's now taken on a new face. I lightened the weight, I increased the range of motion, and I slowed my rep tempo down, finally telling my ego to sit the fluff down. I was now in control. And this was a game changer. I left some useful links in the description for those interested. If you haven't watched my video on how to achieve a 315-pound bench in 90 days and you want to, you can find it here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. A like really goes a long way to help me grow my channel. If you would like to see more content just like this, please hit the subscribe button. I try to come up with new content as often as possible. Feel free to comment. I do read all the comments and I appreciate the feedback. You can also find me on YouTube podcast and Spotify at Fitness Protocols with Brando. Thanks again, and let's grow a stronger mind, body, and spirit one day at a time. Until next time.